Good morning, all. It's Hitesh from OpenRead. I just wanted to kind of do a couple of things. First of all, thank you for the feedback so far. And after taking sort of the initial feedback on board, the first thing we're going to start looking at is kind of pre-designed templates because we know that's going to be a big ask. So we'll try and sort of create some nice looking templates for you to just kind of use and customize. So that's the first thing. The second thing is I actually wanted to kind of offer some training today on things you should do before you sort of do lead gen, whether that's paid ads or promoting your business. And these are kind of the basics before you spend any money as well. So if you have any questions, please leave them below. I'll try my best to get to them. And yeah, please bear with me during this live. Okay, cool. So before you do lead gen, I think I've kind of put together a checklist on a few items which I think is important to really understand. So the first thing is pick your niche. So what I mean by that is if you are, say, a marketing agency, for example, you could obviously offer your services to, sorry, just ignoring the alerts from Facebook. Yes, if you are a marketing agency, you could obviously you could offer your services to anyone really. But I think in order to stand out, it's important to really focus on our niche. With our kind of our lead gen agency, LTW Digital, we decided to focus on financial advisors. And since we did that, we actually started to get more traction. So I think that's the first thing. So yeah, so narrow down who you want to serve, and you, as mentioned, you'll stand out even more and be able to speak to them more effectively. Once you've kind of attracted customers from this niche or from a niche, after you've done 3 or 4, attracting clients in the same niche becomes even easier because I've proven case studies. You'll start to speak the lingo, the language, and it just becomes second nature. So how do you find your niche? I would choose something you've experienced in, whether that's within your business currently or even sort of in a past life, if you like, or even a past job role. You could also choose something you're passionate about and something you've got a lot of knowledge in, and that also comes across. Passion is really important when you're pitching and then really selling, because people then buy into you and what you do. Who have you had the most success with? So if you have clients already, who have you had the most success with, and kind of can you deliver those results for similar clients if you were to sort of get them? And who do you enjoy working with? I think if you're in a service-based business, you're going to spend a lot of time on client calls, and you want to kind of find people who you don't mind hopping on a call with to discuss good things and even challenging things, right? So it's always important to really think about who you want to enjoy working with. And as you start to paint this picture of your niche and kind of the niche you want to work in, you'll start to get a picture of your ideal customer, which I'll come on to in a second. And you'll automatically get a good idea in terms of if they're a good fit or not. And even if they have the money, whether you should work with them or even sort of if you should walk away. Okay, so once you've picked your niche, you need to understand your customer deeply. And I can't stress this important enough. So, how old are they? Where do they live? What gender are they? What are their interests and desires? So, for example, what do they like doing in relation to the problem you solve, and or even kind of what else are they interested in, which doesn't necessarily relate to what you do as well. So a good example is I'm a big fan of Liverpool Football Club. If someone started talking to you about Liverpool, I will automatically get engaged, and I'm sure there'll be a way where they could actually kind of work that into the conversation as well. What are their pain points and what keeps them up at night? So pains and problems they're having is a great way to kind of start a conversation, because people are always looking for solutions to their problems and they're always looking for help. And this is actually important for your lead magnets, which I'll come on to sort of later. where do they spend their time online and offline? We know social media is a big sort of thing for time spent, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. But what other things are they doing online? What other news sites are they reading? What are the forums are they part of? What do they check regularly on a daily basis, which is a habit that you could actually get in front of them by spending time on those platforms as well. Who do they follow? So, what experts in their niche do they follow? Are there any coaches, any influencers, any authors, any celebrities? Who do they kind of religiously follow, in so to speak, where what do they say they take as gospel? Because you could then kind of understand who they follow, how they are talking to their audience, and you could actually learn a lot from that too. What oops, what books do they read? So again, books and publications, similar to news, is people that invest time in watching videos and reading books is another good example to try and sort of get in front of them as well. So I think once you've done that, I think you're going to have loads of information, which is going to provide an opportunity for you to start a value-based conversation. And this is useful for creating your lead magnet. So you may find that you want to try and solve a problem. It could be, let's say you are a marketing agency and you are targeting, say, financial advisors. You could create a checklist as a lead magnet, which shows them everything you need to do before you run Facebook ads, or even everything you need to do when you run Facebook ads. So don't underestimate this work. I know it's very easy and very tempting to go set up a Facebook ad or a Google ad because it's very easy to do. But if you haven't done your homework, your lead gen campaigns will just fall flat. You won't make any money, you won't generate leads, and it'll just be a waste of time. So if you have any sort of questions on this, or you're struggling to pick a niche or understand your customer, please leave a comment below. I'm more than happy to help, and thank you for your time today.